Hello, and welcome to this week's episodes of Public Interest Podcast with your host, Jordan Cooper. With a rising tide of anti-establishment populism around the world, I thought that it might be helpful to provide access to politicians who've been serving in elected office in various capacities from the 1960s through today. Spanning 5 decades, half a century of public service in Maryland, I thought one thing that might be interesting to you is to hear how a former lieutenant governor and president of the Senate, Mickey Steinberg, really did get into politics and what elected office has meant to him, and what Larry Levitan, former chairman of a committee in the state Senate, has done with his life in public service. I've talked to Eric Luebke about labor unions in the classroom, and of course, Rushern Baker, the county executive of Prince George's, and Rich Madaleno, a state senator in Montgomery County, Maryland, both of whom are running for the Democratic nomination for governor next year in the 2018 race. I thought, maybe it would be interesting to hear what establishment politicians are all about and why public service matters to them, and how really, when it comes down to it, serving the public interest through elected office is indeed noble and honorable, and is perhaps the best antidote to a rising tide of anti-establishment populism. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoy these episodes.